Welcome to the Top 20 Epic Funny Fails, where we showcase the most impressive displays of human clumsiness and hilarity. Number 1. It looks like we have a new contender for the title of Most Epic Fail of the Day. This woman was all set to take an amazing photo, but unfortunately, the universe had other plans in store for her. As she jumped with all her might, ready to capture that perfect shot, she quickly realized that she had made a grave mistake. The black curtain had other plans for her. With one swift movement, she was tangled up like a fly in a spider's web. I have to say, it's pretty impressive how quickly things went from hero to zero for this woman. Number 2. This woman thought she was just throwing away her trash like a responsible citizen. But little did she know, she was in for a feline surprise. As she went to toss her garbage, out of nowhere comes this cat, leaping out of the dumpster like a superhero in a catsuit. And let me tell you, folks, this woman was not prepared. Number 3. As the old saying goes, don't count your chickens before they hatch, and the same goes for using logs as bridges. Everything seems to be going well until, splash, she slits right into the water, leaving us all to wonder if she'll ever be able to get her footing again. Number 4. The age-old game of blind man's buff or pin the tail on the donkey, a classic source of hilarity for all ages. Except, in this case, these grown men have decided to spice things up a bit by replacing the tail with a slipper and their vision with a blindfold. Number 5. Well, folks, it looks like we've got a classic case of road trip shenanigans here. This group of friends thought they could catch some zizz on their long drive, but little did they know that the driver had other plans. As soon as that driver cranked up the music, it was like a scene out of a horror movie. All the sleeping passengers were jolted awake, wondering what kind of nightmare they had just stumbled into. Number 6. Well, folks, it looks like we've got a classic case of love gone wrong here. This man thought he could pull off a romantic move by holding his woman's hand. You could see the fear and confusion in her eyes, wondering what kind of evil master plan this guy had up his sleeve. Number 7. This poor guy thought he could just stroll on down to the curb and dump his garbage. It was like watching a cartoon character slip on a banana peel, arms flailing, trash flying. It was a scene straight out of a slapstick comedy. Number 8. These two besties thought they could create the ultimate viral video by throwing cream into the air and catching it in their mouths.
What?
I mean, that cream was stuck up there for good. It was like a reminder of their failed attempt at TikTok fame. Number 9. This driver thought he could just pull off an illegal U-turn like it was no big deal. That moment of terror, when the driver almost collided with another vehicle, it was like watching a near miss in a high-speed chase scene from an action movie. Number 10. We've got a real-life acrobat here. This man thought he could just step up on a table and show off his balancing skills. May he always remember to wear non-slip shoes. Number 11. We've got a new Olympic sport here, synchronized river cycling. They were all in perfect harmony, pedaling away, probably feeling like they were on top of the world. Number 12. we have a perfect example of why cats should never be trusted with cardboard boxes. As we all know, cats have a tendency to be a bit, well, let's just say, curious. And that curiosity leads to some pretty hilarious consequences. Number 13. A stunning display of driving incompetence as this minivan takes on the ultimate foe, a light pole. And let me tell you, folks, this pole was not backing down. It's a battle of metal versus metal, and the minivan is about to learn a hard lesson in physics. Number 14. We witness a daredevil biker cut a road line and almost crash into an oncoming car with a dash cam. But that's not the end of our biker's adventure. Will this biker ever learn to stay upright? Number 15. A fearless woman taking on the depths of the ocean, ready to conquer whatever comes her way, or so she thought. A game of underwater dodgeball, and this branch just won. Number 16. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to witness the most epic frisbee catch in the history of frisbee catches. The perfect frisbee toss. But not only does he throw the frisbee with incredible precision, he also catches it back like an absolute boss. Number 17. A woman who's determined to frame a man with self-inflicted injuries by banging her head on a glass wall. But instead of the wall breaking and her getting the sympathy she was after. I like how the man just walked away for good. Number 18. A woman who's eager to make a good impression, only to have the universe play a cruel joke on her. Talk about a desk from Wish.com. Number 19. We have all heard the phrase, "Don't cry over spilled milk." But in this clip, we see a dad who might be crying after slipping twice while bringing home the milk. Will this dad be able to finally make it inside with the milk intact? Number 20. Welcome to another episode of Why We Shouldn't Leave Our House Unsupervised. All the way hilarious either way. Subscribe if this compilation made you smile.